welcome to the first episode of Athletes Equation TV. My name is Jason Price. I'm the founder and CEO of AthletesEquation.com. What we hope to bring to you in episodes of Athletes Equation TV is information on strength and conditioning, athletic performance, and competing in various strength sports. Today we were fortunate enough to have a weightlifter by the name of Michael Ward stop by and chat with us about competing in the sport of weightlifting. Mike's a friend of mine from graduate school and has been competing both nationally and regionally in the sport for several years. We'll show some footage of Mike competing as we interview Mike, and he gives us some insight on how he prepares for meets and what his training for Olympic-style weightlifting is like. So let's take a look at the footage. Nice lift, Mike. We're here with Mike Ward from Robinson Weightlifting Club in Massachusetts. Mike is an accomplished weightlifter who's competed both nationally and regionally in the sport of weightlifting. Mike's here to answer a few questions for us about the sport. Mike, how you doing?
Doing well, JP. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, Mike. Thank you. So, how long have you been involved in the sport of weightlifting, and why did you get involved?
Well, JP, I've been competing since 2005 when I began my master's program in strength and conditioning at Bridgewater State College. Dr. Ellen Robinson, she's now my coach, and at that time my graduate advisor. She asked if there would be any interest if she started a team at Bridgewater. I was immediately all about it, and from there I was hooked.
Mike, typically how long do you prepare for a weightlifting meet?
Well, JP, the sport runs all year round, which makes it different from other sports, and I typically try to lift in at least 5 meets per year. Training for a meet can start as early as the day after the previous meet. There really isn't an off season. Sometimes there's 1 month between meets, sometimes there's 3 months between meets. So training is going to vary based on that.
Thanks a lot, Mike. What's your overall training volume look like typically as a weightlifter, and what kind of exercises do you do?
Well, JP, the training volume varies based on how far out of a meet I am, but the frequency stays about the same. I've been training about 5 days per week right now. I squat 3 days a week. Aside from the classic exercises, I always do a lot of technique work, a lot of pulling, and training mainly focuses on building strength in my weak points. For me, that means plenty of exercise involving overhead work.
Mike, can you tell us how you approach the week of training leading up to a meet?
Well, JP, I'm actually in my last week before the Roger DeGarmo Memorial Meet in Colorado Springs right now. In the gym, the competition lifts, they stay under 85%. Squats stay fairly heavy. The focus right now is on mental preparation, going through my routines before my lifts, and mainly just staying relaxed. I try to keep myself from getting too excited too early. You got to let the emotions warm up slowly in weightlifting, otherwise they'll come out a little flat. Other than that, it's just about getting my body weight down to where it needs to be and just staying focused on what I have to do this weekend.
Great. Mike, during a meet, it can kind of get hectic in the warm-up area, and with the weight shifts going up and down with other lifters, you sometimes don't know when you're going to be called. What's your focus during a meet, and how do you try to stay focused to achieve your goals?
Well, sometimes that changes based on the meet itself. If I've just come off of a bad meet, then I might be trying to just hit those numbers that I missed last time. Right now, I'm walking into the meet this weekend with some new training PRs that I have yet to hit in a competition. So my goals are to take those training numbers to the competition platform. My focus will be that I've done all these weights before, so I know that I can do them. I just have to keep my technique consistent and just go out and do it.
Mike, as a fellow weightlifter, what advice would you give a person thinking of getting into the sport of weightlifting?
Well, JP, the biggest piece of advice that I can give is that there is no substitute for great coaching, so make sure you find yourself a good coach. My coach, Coach Robinson, isn't just a coach to me, she's family, and I believe I have the best coach in the world. Same thing with my team. We're a family, and that creates a great environment for getting stronger, and it also helps keep the sport fun, which is a huge importance. So take the time to learn the lifts properly, let yourself develop as an athlete. I know firsthand that it's tougher to break bad habits than it is to take the time to do things right the first time. Learning proper technique will basically let you be the best that you can be, and it'll save a lot of frustration down the road when your lifts aren't improving. Weightlifting demands superior strength, flexibility, coordination, and focus. So basically it's essential to give the lifts the respect and attention they deserve. And the lifts are demanding, but those demands become the rewards of performing the lifts correctly.
Mike, thanks a lot for being with us. Good luck this weekend, and I hope you have a good trip and good lifting.
Thank you very much, JP.
Awesome. Thank you.